Today is April 6th, 2016. A couple trades today, both small, both, I've been kind of away for the last, probably 4 trading days: Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. So, I just was kind of watched all day. I mean, I was at the computer doing other things, but I was watching the market closely all day. And kind of decided not to trade in the morning just to kind of get a feel back. And so come the afternoon, I thought, okay, I'll nibble on a couple. And neither of them worked. And I guess that, it is what it is. TRXC, this was probably just a mediocre setup at best. I had originally thought this morning at that 6 area, but wasn't, more or less missed that. And then this afternoon, it kind of, moved around a little bit. Looked like it was going to start pulling into the close. I shorted at 560s, 550, high 550s maybe, with just the anticipation that it could pull into the close. It didn't. I covered for a small loss. Big deal. There's no real lesson, or it was a mediocre setup and it didn't work. What do you do? DRWI, kind of frustrating just because I knew better than to be long bias on this. But, this is one of those stocks that was, it's been up huge the last few days. I mean, it's up from the 3s to over 10 today. And I just kind of was like, it's a low floater. What do we got? 3 million float. It ripped this morning, pulled back. I thought, about 2 o'clock, it was, right in here, kind of looked like it was going to perk up and maybe run into the close. I'd seen rumors of a newsletter buying, I think I was high 940s, 950, somewhere in there. It then kind of pulled. I didn't sell right away. Probably should have. Then I sold into kind of this little perk. I think 935 I got out. Now, of course, it then proceeded to rip to 970. But, man, at first I was pissing and moaning about missing that. But, man, you see that rip late day into the close. There's no way I would have sold into that, because I'm thinking, okay, market's strong, low floater, late day, reclaim. I'm sure I would have held. And then, then it just ate shit into the close. So my sell at 935 was awesome in hindsight, just because I didn't, I wasn't just begging for this to work. Now, the bad part was I'm so much more comfortable on the short side, and I really had no business going long this. You can see it's just choppy, and if anything, I should have waited for this backside failure into the close to short. I think the risk to reward is a lot better there, as opposed to trying to buy this wannabe breakout. I mean, sure, I could be sitting here saying how smart I was when it's at 10.50 or 11 when that move continued, but I'm not good at that, and I need to just, on slow days like today, would have been better off just not trying to make this work, and again, shorting on the backside. So, lesson there is just stick to what you're good at. I mean, obviously, I would have been better off staying short bias on this thing. I mean, it's up so much that, Stock Charts has a little better. I mean, look at this, just every day, boom, 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 boom. And I'm buying here. That's a stretch. I mean, again, it's low float. It could continue to rip, but risk to reward isn't on that side. It's better just to miss that and look to short the backside. Now, after this failure, I'm very short biased the next day. Ideally, I can get some pops into the high eights, maybe a little over 9, and we'll see what happens. So, you know, overall, not a, you know, obviously not a great day, but I wasn't expecting a whole lot today. I feel a lot better about tomorrow. You know, I feel like I'm back in tune with the market. I've watched everything all day. I feel better prepared for tomorrow. So.